Danny Cox, Newmarket coach, Bayside took the Bacon Hunter night 3-0. You must have been pretty happy with your boys.
Oh, I couldn't be prouder, to be quite frank, Brett. The boys are battling really well for us. You know, first 43 minutes of that game, we were well in it. I thought. You know, we lacked concentration the last couple of minutes, and you know, went in 2-0 down. But that's football, isn't it? But
yeah, first 35, I thought you played well, contained Bayside all over the park.
Yep. Yeah.
Just had a couple of incidents with the referees, which seemed to spur Bayside on a little bit.
Yeah. Look, I mean, that's football, though, isn't it? At the end of the day, I mean, the boys, as I say, you know, I say it week in, week out. I'm proud of them. You know, we had a difficult pre-season. You know, and we've sort of scrapped 20 odd boys together, and they're giving the club 100%. And I can't ask any more.
Yeah, there's a big improvement from the first round. We saw you down at Bayside.
Yeah, essentially, mate. I mean, you know, we had the boys for 2 weeks before we come and met you down there. You know, we were knowing they're fit. Tonight, you know, our fitness is there, or it's starting to get there. Heart's there, desire's there. You know, we take a few chances. Well, you know, next 10 games we'll take a few points off someone. You know,
a few new faces too.
A lot of new faces, hell of a lot of new faces. You know, we lost 18 boys from the club, like, you know, from last year. So that makes things difficult, but we'll keep battling on.
Your keeper was exceptional in the second half.
Yeah, look, Kevy's a class act. You know, he's a young boy, he's a class act. Very fortunate to have him at the club, mate, and he's been like that week in, week out. So
I hope you can keep him for the rest of the year, mate, and next year as well.
Yeah.
All right, who you got next, Danny?
Mate, I couldn't tell you, to be honest, next week. So.
Week to week?
Yeah, week to week for us, mate. You know, we'll just come in and roll our sleeves up during the week and go and make it difficult again for someone next week.
You've been inching up the ladder as well the last 5, 6 weeks.
It's this league, anything can happen. Any team can take points off anybody on their day. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, if we can finish in the 4, happy days. You know, that's the goal, and we'll keep continuing to do it.
Excellent. All the best for the rest of the year, Dan.
Thanks, Brett. Appreciate it.
See you, mate. Ben, 3-0 win over Newmarket tonight. It was a good display. Took a while to get started though.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we actually played well all throughout the game. It took us about 20-25 to really test their keeper though, and that was, I suppose, disappointing that we'd had a lot of possession, mainly in their half, and didn't really test them. I had a different team talk worked out at half time to what it might have been, but 2 goals just before half time have changed probably the whole complexion of the game.
They sort of came out of nothing too, didn't they? The team was strong, but not really doing too much with penetration, but just sort of, I was just saying to Danny Cox that they had a couple of refereeing decisions go against them and seemed to spur them on.
Yeah, well, I think probably 38, 39 minute there was a big stoppage. You know, there's probably heated words from both sides to each other, and it just kind of maybe took their focus off for a couple of minutes. Maybe it's just got us galvanised, and yeah, as you say, it came from nothing, because really they were starting to look a little bit of a threat, you know, with set pieces and whatnot. Yeah. But look, we take them that way if that's how they're going to come. And John Robson's obviously finished off great work from, I think it was Swizz down the right, and then what, a minute and a half later we've went up and got another Murphy again. As 11-12 games in a row he scored now. So yeah, it was good to get us in at half time, and you know, just tell the lads to keep going, keep doing what you're doing. It's pretty much, it's going to get you the win. You just have to keep doing it and don't make any silly mistakes, and you're home and dry. Yeah,
only the 1 goal in the second half, Ben, but I would say that probably their keeper pulled off maybe half a dozen good saves that were surefire goals, I think.
To be honest, I think behind Tubbs, I can't think of a better keeper in this league. To be honest, he absolutely superb performance today. And he was like that in the home fixture. Just, you know, I spoke to Danny, and I think he'd said that they'd picked him up off an internet forum. He just answered the call, and there you go. So they've looked out. He's a real good keeper, and he certainly kept them in.
What's the next couple of weeks hold for Bayside, Ben? You take a fairly good lead now, still with a game in hand. The replay.
Not sure what the points are, to be honest, Brett. And you know, I say cliche every week, but it's got to be each game at a time. And we keep winning games, and we become impossible to catch. So other teams at the top with us have won games today. Sanford are obviously going to struggle to stay in it, which I thought they'd be the team who'd push us, to be honest, but looks
Yeah.
like Holland Park and Anley are going to be the two. We've got Narangba at home next week, who give us a real tough game last time out, and they're playing well, they're winning games,
Yep,
scoring
they
goals as
certainly are.
well. So after that we've got Wolves in the Cup, and it's going to be a nice game for the lads to play.
It'll be a big match for the club.
Huge local derby, current champions of Brisbane, probably the best or second best team in Queensland.
Yeah.
So what better way to test ourselves?
Is it a home game, Ben?
It's away, so
Away game.
into the Lions' Den, so to speak, and
Yeah.
we just go there, give it our best shot. We'll go there and give it a go. I'm not going to go there and go defensive. There's no point.
Yeah.
No point just sitting there taking it. So let's get at them and see what we're made of.
Play to the strengths. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, why not? We're good going forward. We score goals. Let's try and score some on that night and try and keep them out.
Okay. Great win tonight, Ben. Thanks very much.
Cheers, mate. Ta.
Ta.